Good afternoon. On June 19, 2013 at 11:21 p.m., the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office was dispatched to 2078 Oakwater Drive for a shooting. Our investigative efforts revealed that the suspect, Antonio Joshua Lenton, was actually one of 3 individuals who were involved in a home invasion robbery. During the robbery, one of the residents armed himself with a handgun, and when the opportunity presented itself, that homeowner actually fired upon the suspects that were committing the home invasion robbery. One of the suspects died at the scene. Another suspect was actually left to die at a veterinarian clinic at 1238 Monument Road. Evidence at the scene linked our suspect to the home invasion robbery, and actually on that day he was actually receiving care at a local hospital for multiple gunshot wounds. The suspect's name is Antonio Joshua Lenton. That's L-E-N-T-O-N. He's 24 years of age, and he's currently been charged with murder as well as home invasion robbery, and he's currently incarcerated at the pretrial detention facility. And I'll answer any questions that you might have.
Can you just clarify? I know Mo Spaghetti was telling us a little bit about the felony murder charge. Just clarify on camera for us. You know, he wasn't exactly the shooter, but why he's charged with felony murder.
He's not the shooter. The homeowner was actually the shooter who was acting in a lawful capacity. And basically, when an individual commits a crime such as this, the home invasion robbery, and one of his accomplices is shot and killed, then he's responsible for that. And that's where we get the felony murder charge.
Stephanie Brown, WOKV. Can you talk at all about his specific role in the home invasion?
I can tell you that he basically confessed to his involvement in the crime. We believe this was an event that was basically planned by this individual as well as his accomplices. Does that answer it? And that's kind of what we've learned.
And it said, you mentioned that he had gotten treatment at the hospital even that day. Were police aware of him at that point, or it was only this traffic stop that they've...
No, it was actually with him, we actually obtained an arrest warrant for his arrest. We were aware of him. We actually were waiting for some evidence to be processed, but also there was a time when we could not locate him to, bring him, to charge him with the crime.
You were aware of him being a gunshot victim, which is obviously standard procedure. You always put out a bulletin to look for people who've been shot, but there was not enough evidence to tie him to this until later.
That's correct. We had to wait for some evidence that was actually found at the scene to pretty much link him to it, and that's what ended up happening.
Okay.
When did he have the initial arrest warrant? I guess when was it filed for this suspect?
I don't have that information available, but I'm sure it's something that we can get for you as far as when the actual arrest warrant was issued. I don't have that now.
Okay. And there was only 3 suspects because I guess the witness thought there was 4 at some point, but
it's been described by the individuals at their home that there may have been 3, maybe as many as 4. It's still a current active investigation, so we're still following up on any other leads that we have.
So there could be yet another person somewhere out there that was in the house or somewhere involved in that event.
I can't answer that at this time, but it's still an active investigation.
Okay.
but the other 2 suspects they were deceased.
That's correct.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And the homeowner shot all 3 of them.
Yes.
Did the 3 suspects have any defined relationship? Were they friends? Or?
They were friends with each other. And like I said, this was something that we believe that they actually planned together to do.
Do you believe they were involved in other home invasion robberies?
At this time, we haven't found anything to link them to any other crimes or home invasion robberies at all.
They sure weren't friends enough to care for the one that they dumped at the dumpster.
Yeah, that would not be my idea of how I would. Well, first,
Any other questions?
Did they specifically target this victim's home, do you believe, or was it they wanted to commit the crime and it happened to be here?
I don't know. I don't know if this home was just a random home that they selected or if it was actually targeted for a specific reason. So I don't have that answer.
Any other questions?
Can you just state your name for us one more time?
Chris Butler,
And title.
Assistant Chief Crimes Against Persons.
All right. Thanks, Chief.
Thank you.